Step off a chaotic street and through the stone doors of a 1,000-year-old temple, and the shift is immediate. The ambient noise drops away. Your breathing slows. Your mind goes quiet. For centuries, spiritual traditions have attributed this state to prana, a concentrated life energy believed to pool within these sacred boundaries. You'll find different explanations online today, with viral theories claiming these structures sit on hidden magnetic grids or function as massive geological batteries. However, physicists and geologists have studied these sites and found no measurable evidence of magical energy grids or magnetic hotspots dictating where these temples were placed. The builders didn't require magic. By mastering location, geometry, and sensory manipulation, they created architectural machines designed to physically alter human psychology. This psychological manipulation starts with the location. Builders deliberately selected sites that forced a break from the daily routine, often isolating the structures near distant rivers or carving them directly into remote rock faces. When you arrive, the architecture demands your first physical interaction, the removal of your shoes. Walking barefoot across stone initiates a tactile shift. This practice, known as grounding, provides a direct physical connection with the environment, releasing physical tension. From there, the design directs you into pradakshina, or circumambulation, the act of walking in circles around the structure's perimeter. These long, repetitive stone corridors are laid out to slow you down. They require careful, deliberate steps, forcing your body's momentum to drop and transitioning you into a state of mindful movement. The exterior operates as a mandatory airlock. It methodically strips away the pace and noise of the outside world before you ever see the main hall. Inside, the main halls are dominated by strict geometric precision and massive pillars cut from dense rock like granite, basalt, or sandstone. Granite contains quartz, which does produce a tiny piezoelectric charge under mechanical pressure. However, it is biologically impossible for a stone building to act as a giant battery that charges the human body. The actual brilliance of these stones is acoustic. The dense, unyielding rock creates an environment with almost zero sound absorption, turning the precise geometry of the hall into a masterclass in acoustic engineering. This is the specific function of the heavy metal bells found in every temple. As these vibrations linger in the stone hall, they interact with our biology through a process called entrainment. The body's internal rhythms, including heart rate and brainwaves, naturally slow down to sync with the steady external pulse of the room, reducing stress hormones through pure resonance. The architects weren't building an electrical grid. They engineered a resonance chamber designed to synchronize the frequencies of the human mind and body. The final destination is the Garbhagriha, the innermost chamber. Notice the contrast to the expansive main hall. This room is intentionally compact, dark, and highly enclosed. From a psychological perspective, this layout functions as a natural sensory deprivation chamber. By stripping away external light and muting ambient noise, the environment limits where your eyes and ears can wander. It forces the brain into a state of absolute, single-pointed focus on the deity. It is the architectural equivalent of forced meditation, removing the external world entirely to center the human mind. Science cannot verify invisible prana or provide data to back up the internet's focus on magnetic fields, but we can confirm the psychological, acoustic, and physiological benefits perfectly engineered into the structure. The architects who designed these spaces achieved this without computer modeling, GPS, or an academic understanding of neuroscience. Through generations of observation and tradition, they effectively mapped the human nervous system using nothing but stone. The calm that visitors describe across centuries is the intended result of this engineering. 1,000 years of wisdom, built to capture and center the human mind the moment you cross the threshold.